for visitors. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. A tough strategy here. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Dumps it down to the back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here we go now. 3rd and inches on this opening drive. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes with first and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
It just looks like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here's the return inside the 5. Return to 1 now. It's a start for the next drive. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see this.
Show.
And, of course, in this game, Kirk, the spotlight shining on these wide receivers. Each team has a really dynamic playmaker out there.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. These two wide receivers are the kind of players that if you can get the ball into their hands, great things will happen. Who has the better day today will be the team that wins this football game.
Makes the grab. It's Williams. Defense surrounds it. It's a short gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. They're going to run it. Great tackles. They'll tackle them out across the 20.
Fox takes all that knowing points is on. They're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. It's put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much manageable. Now we'll see if they can control it.
That's real good. It's Malusi. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That's incomplete. Cleveland on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw. It's locked. Running out of time in the pocket. Receiver makes the grab. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice sharp play. Tackle made by the sophomore quarterback, showing us the arm strength. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage for a first down. They'll run it from the gun. That's a solid game there, showing all the stiff arm.
Great job by the offensive line here.
Why is my phone not picking shit up?
Run on first down. Plays like this can open up the field for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and showed some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Badgers will have to take it away. Finally, the first one of the game, needing to send them back deep. Kick lands out of bounds. They'll spot this down around the 20. This would have pushed them the last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. And they'll stop him short of the line of game.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defensive play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
That's reeled in. It's Smith. Defense wraps it up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They'll bring him down, but the spinning cycle put on that defender, my goodness. Buckeyes up to the line, trying to press it down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance to a really nice gain.
Foles only complete a lot of heat on that throw.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards. They came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down and inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
Fresh set it down. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking at throw. On the run, let it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. The Buckeyes will take the punch in here. They have 1st and goal. They'll try to trap this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. He just goes up and over the file for that touchdown.
And that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
No problem on the snowy field. The PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stops at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Running out of time here. It's complete. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, you can see when the offensive line does their job and gives his quarterback time to throw, you're going to see plays like this and first downs for the Badgers offense. They've had some good ones over the years, very efficient. Of course, Russell Wilson is the name that stands out, but they've had others. Scott Tolzien, Darrell Bevel, Jim Surgeon, Brooks Bollinger. Quarterback play always seems to make the right decision.
They got him down out near the 40.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And now they run the draw play. He shreds the tackle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
He stopped right there at the line and no gain. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Hand it off for a draw. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's calling. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? The pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows that he can get the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Line gets set up. That's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting him off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision, instincts, and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together to get the big score.
Fields inside the 5-yard line. Football is caught by the returners inside their own 20. No turnover offense recovers the fumble. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get kicking in this possession. On the shotgun, there's a handoff inside. Tackle behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's on his way now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Ohio State offense on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play, and they keep it going. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 39. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Pulls it in. Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. And he gets them on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down. Almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that 1st down.
Down. He's throwing for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes get set on 1st and 10. A one fake looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
To the point after is good. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces in the end zone for a touchdown. Here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. They put something together in this drive. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he did it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And one takes it across the 30-yard line.
It's a pretty solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looking downfield, it's locked. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring it down, and the sophomore that shows what a cannon he has.
Well, you can just continue to see the chemistry between these two. They told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And it started to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Grab behind the line. It's slowly received. Tackle made after it.
Just like Mary, just like
And they get some positive yards here. And just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. And the Badgers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, Chris, amazing. Dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. It's a quarterback keeper. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And through one quarter, it's been a duel of big-time receivers showing out early in this one. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back on the throw for the first down. Caught over the middle is Anthony. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the inside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second and goal. Look at this. They come out in a wide formation. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off his design run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. Kicking team after the PAT try.
Because that's what I love about his quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been really built momentum. The defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake, look at the throw on first down. Let's just fly it over the line now. He's got open man downfield, and it's caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Enough to pick up a first down. So what brings the ball to his feet for the first down? To throw. He's out. The pocket breaking down. Gets home, taking a sack there. The sack makes it second down and forever.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after them.
He's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Here comes a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
They bring him down quickly after the pitch and catch. You can get a little bit closer to the marker. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. We all know it starts with their running games and all those great backs they've had over the years.
On first down, play action. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And a nice hit there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. The Buckeyes come to the line to start the first set of downs. And he fires the football to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Looking for some space. It's Judkins. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. That was room for the first down. The sure hand. It's Judkins. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows them to drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1. Quarterback making some changes at the line. The senior quarterback off the target there, behind him. So here we go, third down in the red zone. They kind of play the decides football game. Looking to pass, it's Howard. He's a safety in the pocket now. Oh, and he dropped it. Could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range. They didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on third and short.
And they stopped him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goals.
Love the aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, willing to take a chance here. You've seen him do it a few times. They're now 3 for 3 on these fourth down calls.
The call is a quarterback sneak. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Extra point makes it 35-14.
Oh, shit.
Kickoff team is on the field. So we'll give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bring it out. It's Anthony. Tackle number 14. Not very good field position to start. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. And they get a drive going this time. First play of the drive, come out throwing. With the catch, it's Malusi. To get him down, not much of a gain of that catch. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Powering through. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And now the handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Nice run here by this Wisconsin running back. Pick up the first down. And you love to see Wisconsin when they can run the ball. Think about this. The embarrassment of riches that the Badgers have had over the years. Monty Ball, Jonathan Taylor, going back to Ron Dayne, who won the Heisman. So many good backs that have played at the Emory.
And makes it second and short. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Fighting off the defender. Breaking free at the 35. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. And the Badgers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw it on first down. He finds his man. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wants to win.
Back to pass. It's locked. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain. Offense now operating in the red zone, facing a 3rd and short for the 20. The quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's falling. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the goal from the 8. And the Badgers are trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Now the throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense shoves it out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or 4th later today.
PAT took 14-point game, 35-21. Here's the kickoff team. See if they get a good turnaround opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stops at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. He might do the same thing here. Finds room for the 30. An effective play. Go for a first down into the 35. A running play gives the offense fresh set of downs. And they'll try this jet sweep here. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
Lets it go on the move. Wow, a 3rd hit tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Badgers. Wow, what a play of defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. So let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown move.
Turns inside the 5. And he stops at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession. They've thrown a pick 6 last time out here. Takes the handoff. It's Henderson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week already telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Well, they test the middle there, but yet nothing. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Buckeyes bring their punt team on the field. Looking to flip the field here. And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the first catch, 6 for 4 and take it. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football.
Looking right when caught. These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain in defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Back to throw. It's locked. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. No press here. The defense backing away. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with quick recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here. Lets it go. Incomplete, but yeah, here comes a penalty marker now. That should be a drive-extending first down.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these two sneaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield when you get a call like this.
The Buckeyes will take this away and get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stops at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We get the second half started with a running play.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris Lee, he changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second, thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Hunter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, and throws for the first down. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. And the Badgers will have to punt this one away. On the kicking out for the time today. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Breaks a tackle into the clear. And the return brought down by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First down, they're going to throw the ball. There, incomplete. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass, it's Howard. He's moving out of the pocket. Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Watch the spin move. And they finally stopped it, but a decent game that time. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On the shotgun to hand off. And now it's what a decision.
Shit, I hit the wrong button.
Oh, it's still a live play.
Just go down.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
Third and long here. Cross back. And he's going to work this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up 4th. Buckeyes will send the punt team on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Nice run, going out of the 44.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Falls incomplete, rolling up on the defender nicely that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it was a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant.
Cannot escape, and down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
And the returner is brought down. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. We'll give it to the back. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field out, try to create space, try to do one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint at the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he's so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone with 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. Back's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he...
And he's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield. Rush set it down for the offense. First down. Dropping back. It's Howard. Running back grabs it on the screen. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Grab behind the line. It's Tate. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Running play called on 3rd and short. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on display right there.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete. It brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just
and they blocked it. They bring the rush, but he gets it away. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here.
What I always love to see on these offside calls is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The game is 2 yards, second and 7. They'll feed the back again. Breaks loose at the 45. They stop at the 47, but that's enough for the first down. The Badgers come to the line, so first set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Malusi.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you have a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and 10.
Makes the catch. It's Malusi. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play. And the Badgers come to the line, run the play. It's a shotgun run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
To the air, it's Locke. Looking for the wide. He's a wide open receiver complete. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. The 50, inside the 40, the 20, the 10. They'll take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed us a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to put this one away. 28. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the college team. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time. A pick 6. First down here for this offense. Looking out throwing. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to 6.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure sack against their quarterback.
Looking to set up the screen pass. They bring him down. Blocker's not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Well, a serious challenge to this offense. You don't want to be 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take? Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. You give these guys a spark and some momentum.
fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. This line gets set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Punt over the middle. It's Judkins. And he's tackled after the catch. A completion sets up a second down play. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Pressure is coming. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that.
And here comes the fake punt attempt. Look at the throw. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. Gamble does not work at all. The punter showing why he's not the quarterback. He decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback and the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. He just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
They'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to wait for great field position. Dropping back. It's a lock. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go on the move, launching deep. Deep ball is on for a huge gain here. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide
testing the defense with a throw downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Look at this. He'll go deep again. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Extending the play now. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity. Nothing's there. Play breaks down.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense facing a second and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Fires it on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. Quarterback sets up looking for an open man. He's got it in the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1 yard line. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. And they finish it off here on second and goal. Pitch to the back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on. That's a crucial touchdown for the offense, adding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into the second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Football is off by the deep inside their own 20. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one had an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Solid 8-yard gain. Ends up up at 2nd and 2. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Same tailback, another carry. Good enough for the first down at the 37. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. The throw, it's locked. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Not much after the catch, but it was good enough for a first down. The Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looks left and finds his target there. And they get him down after the completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Single back takes the handoff.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Running with purpose. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down after that running play. Receiver in motion now. And the third and short, they'll try to throw through. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. It doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's locked. This time, completion. Good enough for first down yardage.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing the pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits, sacks, and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football. Maybe it's the overall change going on the ball.
The offense stays down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's throwing for it on 4th down. The sure lead, it's Pauling. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. And the Badgers moving quickly down the field here. Looking to throw it again. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Costly holding penalty there, back to 18 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That ball's incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defense. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Pass rush closing in. Just trying to get rid of it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chain off that incompletion. Third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Defense stops just short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. And here comes the field goal field onto the field. Right down the middle. So they get the lead, but the margin is still huge. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the coverage team pings him in and brings him down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Going to hand this off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big game. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a
shot, right? When this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to.
He's over
120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination.
Vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Okay, it's slowed down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Grab down the middle. It's Anthony. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Scanning the field. It's locked. Throws to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
It's caught downfield. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back to the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And this one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out there, but they're not even looking at the screen.
And it's a fake. They toss it to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. Stopped short. Missed opportunity for this lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Trying to gain some breathing room, but he stopped right in his tracks at the 3. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much how risky you take? You know this defense can be very aggressive. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Active pass. It's Howard. And the junior able to get home with the sack. First down sack. Pushes the ball back. The second down coming up. After the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. With the catch, it's Henderson. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They go backwards on this 3rd down completion. It sets up a 4th down. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues. That's another passing section this quarterback. He's having himself a tremendous ball.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up the coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. So second down after the incompletion. He snaps it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Pauling. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. The offense really clicking here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Short throw complete to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
To be brought down, but a penalty marker was on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense gets a new set of downs after that big mistake on special teams. Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. It's complete. What a grab right on the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the Badgers are on the move here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass falls incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
And this pass is on target. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Grab down the middle. It's Malusi. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needs... And then get the football back. Dropping back. It's locked. The pocket breaking down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense. Play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
This defense just cannot get off the field. On march, moves on.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Third down coming up in the red zone.
And he keep the drive going forward
at the center. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. And the Wisconsin offense back down the field.
Get your goddamn ball.
A demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And a sophomore making an impact play.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big now. They're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So on 4th down, the decision is to flat out the field goal team.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. The big tackle at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock. We'll let the party begin. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21. Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing.
Scanning the field is Howard.
Contact is a and he's intercepted with a 4 tonight. And he's got some open field ahead. Powers quick with a nice return from fights. He brought down. The offense excellent field position to start this drive. First down on the field. That's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Badgers are going to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think the one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here.
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset their plan until the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coach.